love being a kid though. I love this kind of stuff. Literally, being a kid for me is perfect.
Alright friends, I'm just waiting for a few numbers. We're about to start a ceremony. Malika, do you want to tell us what's... Let's turn it on to you. Let's turn around to Malika. There she is. Talk about what we're going to do in about 5 minutes time.
So right now in India there's a celebration going on called Navaratri or 9 nights. Navaratri.
Navaratri.
9 nights.
9 nights.
And essentially what we do is we venerate the goddess in all her forms on these 9 nights. And the 9 nights are seen as a struggle of light with darkness, and on the 9th night, light eventually wins out. The first 3 days are spent venerating the goddesses of protection. The next 3 days are spent venerating goddesses of abundance. And the last 3 days are venerated to Saraswati, or the goddess of wisdom and transcendence. And the point of this celebration is to bring as much light into the community as possible, so that the goddess in all her forms comes to protect us, to fill our cups, and to help us to transcend. And you know, every day here, we started yesterday, we have a different color theme, a different goddess. We'll hear about that in just a minute, the one for today, once our evening starts. And at 7:30 we have a little dance around the symbolic fire, which is over there, the life-giving force. I put it in my oven or stove because that's what gives me to eat. So that's why it's symbolic for me. And the movement of us around the light is also like the movements of the planets around the sun, central life-giving force. And after the dance, there's a little short story about the goddess of the evening and the color of the day, why we do what we do.
Oh wow, that's my meal there. This is Malika's great food. And she's got the mushrooms with Jamaica and roti. And what did you have, Simon? By the way, Simon met me here 3 days ago, been a follower of syncretism for how many years?
2, 3 years.
Okay, and so you turned around, you turned around and you look up and you go, Santos? Or something like that, right?
Crazy moment. Yeah.
Right, so you're doing the decorations?
Yeah, man. Having fun here.
That's today's color, it's orange.
Orange. All right. Well, Malika has done all these flowers. Have a look at all these flowers, man. She went and bought all these flowers for this 9-day celebration. Look at all the work she's done. Let me just go back. Hola. So look at all the flowers all around the place, starting from here. She went and did this. Everything is decorated with flowers, man. Look at the work she's done. Hola. Hola, hermano. Look at it, goes all around. Right up to there. So panorama, that's all flowers that Malika did. That's how serious this celebration is. And the celebration again is called
Navaratri.
Navaratri.
So can I just finish telling them what we do every day?
Yep.
Each day we wear a certain color, and that's why the decorations are a certain color. There's always lights and flowers to bring in the goddess in those ways, engaging our senses. Remember, this is about awakening the goddess within. And then we do the dance around the fire, we tell a story, and we have music. And if you see, there's kids that come, and I've invited as many people in the village as I possibly can to come take a bit of the light, take it home, and give it to other people. So each day there will be a new theme and a dance and song. And I think that when in India, what I remember the most is that these kinds of festivals were like antidepressant. I would look forward to them all year. And when you have this kind of event, like people get so excited, you don't need to do drugs or like get into alcohol. You find meaning and joy in doing things like making decorations and putting some glitter together, playing music with kids. All of these things come back to the forefront of our reality. That's all.
Great. Great. And you were motivated to do this at your mother's urging, is that right? Your mother inspired
My
you?
grandmother, my teachers, my yoga teacher, my grandmother, sister, my whole family is like been
Supporting you,
yeah.
telling you what to do, how to do the rituals. So you're going to do everything properly, right? You're going to do everything properly according to ritual and custom. Okay, good, good. And doing a wonderful job. Simon the syncretist. And when I met Simon yesterday, he was sitting next to a guy called Pedro, right? So that's Simon and Peter, the first two disciples of Jesus. Both belong to the sign of Pisces, the fisher of men. Deacon of Pisces is Andromeda. Deacon is Cephas. Cephas is another name for Peter. So Pedro is Peter. So I walk in and I meet Peter. But two first disciples, fisher of men in Pisces, that Jesus chooses on his mission to go and save men, to be fishers of men. And he said, "Come with me and be fishers of men." And they were both Simon and Peter. And that's the two guys that I met yesterday when I walked in here. You two. It's amazing. And they're both deacons of Pisces.
When I went up to San Jose yesterday, I'm sitting there drinking a tea, and I start talking to this guy, and I said, "Well, what's your name, bro?" And he says, "Oh, Abraham." I said, "No way." No way.
Oh, wow. Abraham. Oh, man. Might just go outside and show what the restaurant's looking like outside. Because we're about to start here. All the flowers, look at the flowers. All down the step. And there's Jupiter and Saturn. There's Jupiter. And Saturn is right over there. Can't see him. Right there to the left. So that's Jupiter. And Saturn